When I think about visiting Las Vegas, I don't picture a calm girls' trip with my young adult daughters. I was doubtful this was going to be our kind of place. We don't drink, gamble, smoke, or party. But I kept thinking about how beautiful some of the hotels and architecture is, and I wondered, could the experience actually be wholesome and enjoyable for us, even though we're more reserved? So we planned a quick little 48-hour girls' trip to find out. I planned the trip to be really short. I didn't want to be overwhelmed, so 2 nights felt perfect for us. My daughter was homeschooled since kindergarten, and we were celebrating her high school graduation. This trip was about spending intentional time together. Starting our trip at Red Rock Canyon was the perfect decision. The drive gave us time to slow down, talk, and just be together before stepping into all the noise and stimulation of Vegas. We even marveled about God and His goodness and His creation. It grounded us right from the beginning of the trip. It's easy to find delicious food and large portion sizes in Vegas. It's also common practice to overindulge here, but we kept a handle on things, and we even skipped a couple of meals. If you're wondering where to stay in Vegas with teens or young adults, there are so many choices, but the Venetian felt really comfortable for us. It's beautiful, clean, classy, didn't feel chaotic at all. The gondola rides were fun to see. There are over 40 dining options, tons of shops. I should add that the resort is extremely challenging to navigate. We got lost at least half a dozen times. Our suite on the 21st floor was spacious and comfortable, and the customer service at the Venetian was outstanding. I'm really glad we built downtime into this trip. I think Las Vegas would feel exhausting if you tried to fill every hour. Reading my book outside by the garden fountain ended up being one of my favorite parts of the trip. Not because it was exciting, but because it felt serene and peaceful. If you're heading to Vegas, please don't overplan it. Schedule some time to just sit and chill, or even take a midday nap like my girls did. Okay, so Fremont Street was wild, even though we intentionally went before it got dark outside. Even still, there was a lot of adult Vegas energy that did not align with our values, so our visit was super short. I'm intentionally leaving out any video footage pertaining to risque shenanigans. You guys, this is me clutching my pearls. I think my favorite Vegas moments were not necessarily the big attractions. It was simply walking together, talking, laughing, experiencing the scenery. There's something really special about traveling with your older teen and adult children. It feels less like parenting on a trip and more like spending time with some of your favorite people. We had really good conversation. We talked about how people behave. We talked about letting our light shine and holding on to our values no matter where we are. And overall, it was a really nice time to connect. During our trip, we walked the strip. We spent a lot of time exploring the resorts. I rented a car at the airport and we went a couple of places outside of the main tourist area. I found that the city was really easy to navigate and it didn't seem crowded at all, even on Memorial Day. And I absolutely love the conservatory at the Bellagio. Yes, in Vegas, there are casinos everywhere, but there are also beautiful spaces, amazing restaurants, shopping, art, gardens, there's music, an abundance of interesting shows and concerts, and plenty of settings for cute photos. Let's talk about The Wizard of Oz. The movie has been turned into an interactive 4D experience at the Sphere, and it was easily my least favorite part of the trip. I was expecting a larger wow factor, but I've seen this movie so many times, and I've also seen so many Broadway shows and shows that have wild and crazy special effects. I just felt like this show barely moved the needle for me. If you're wondering whether Vegas could work as a mother-daughter trip with older teens or young adults, I think it can. Not because the city suddenly becomes wholesome and quiet, because it doesn't. But if you approach it intentionally, there really are ways to enjoy the beauty, fun, food, entertainment, and experience the city without making it a wild party trip. For us, the key was keeping it short, planning downtime, choosing experiences that fit our personalities, being mindful of our values, and focusing more on time together than trying to, quote unquote, do Vegas.